there, YouTube. Danny. And welcome to... Actually, it's Monday. It's Monday the 29th today? Heck, I don't know. 28th or 29th. Lose track of the days. It is Monday, though. Man, that sure went quick. From Wednesday through Sunday, that was like a vacation in itself. Dang, it was going so slow, it seemed like. And then yesterday and, well, the last 2 days, it just kind of went, whoop, flew by. The whole thing with Leo and then finding out we're going to Ireland and just all that excitement. But anyway, thought I'd take the old mutts for a walk here. Like how the mountains are just socked in back there. Can't even see the tops of them. I love that when you see that gradual change where it's, you see the ground and the mountain and it just kind of disappears. Anyway, I gotta take the mutts here for a walk. Started out with that. I was able to, Sasha was inside and I can never get ready. I think it's the sound of putting these boots on or something. But you know, I do it in the bedroom where she can't see me. But she comes, all of a sudden she comes flying in there freaking out. And she always catches me every time. Look, Danny sees something sitting there. Oh no, he's relieving himself one more time. Lord dog, were you holding it? He was inside for a while. He probably was holding it. But he's good when he wants out. He barks. Sasha does the same thing. Annie kind of runs up to you and like puts a paw on you and then runs away. She never barks to go out or never barks to come in. Goofball. Right, anyway. Come on, we don't have to take a short walk today. I can't stop with all your 1,001 sniff sessions here. What is your little mind registering when you sit there and smell all those things? Danny, you still look like you're hunting something out there. You can see there's a hole there where the deer have been bedding down. Whoa, Danny. Anyway, welcome to Monday. I love it when you forget what day it is. At least it didn't bounce off of me when he went by. Should go back through and go back to when we first started walking down here. It was in the, you know, summertime out here basically. And how different it is out here. Now it's at that point, it pretty much just stays the same. It'll just look like this until spring starts to pop. It just has that leafless, almost, which way you going there, Sasha? It looks like the trees didn't survive. It's amazing out here in the cold how they do survive. But they do. They can handle a whole lot worse than this. Very peaceful out here. Kelly comes in. She goes, "It's very weird. It feels colder than what the temperature says," and it does. And she goes, "It's just silent out there. Absolutely silent. Hear no trucks going up and down the highway. It's just silent." Winters can be that way. I love it when you get that snow and it's all fresh. How the silence that the snow has, that sound absorption. Now, why would you? I mean, it's somebody that lives out here. Why would you throw garbage out of your truck on your own road? Nobody comes up and down here that doesn't live here. When they do, they stick out. Like, big time stick out. Doesn't show rain until New Year's Day. So we've got a few days of no rain. Well, that's some big old woods going through there. Man, there's some big old elk been going through there. And just think that, look, the trees are up there. They're leaping over that fence. Oh, the camera even picks that fence. Oh, look, found yet another tool. Look at that. He makes about 5 or 6 tools now. But you can see fur where they catch themselves going through. But they go over, even them great big old elks, horns and all. Well, I'm gonna set this to the side and pick it up when I'm coming back. I've got a collection of stuff. I got a little miniature, what was that thing? It was like a pry bar and all. Pair of needle nose. There's like a hitch pin, you know, for a receiver for a hitch. I forget what all it was. Got a little collection going there. Things I found going down the road. It's weird that you still find something else. I mean, a lot of times when they come through here and they do their plowing and stuff, you know, that's the time I'll start looking and you find different things that you didn't see before. But it's weird when you find something that's just in plain sight. Like that screwdriver. How many times did I look at that little game trail? You guys definitely smell something there, don't you? We'll mow each other over. Probably something came here and left their scent, and that's got them all kinds of... Look at her. She just sits there and just intensely smells it. She's probably doing a genetic profile right through their nose. Come on, Sasha. We'll be here all day. You sniffing one spot. You know, it's funny. When I take her in the CRV, she won't jump out. And I literally have to help her out of the car. And the truck is, you know, probably half again or more taller, and she has no problem jumping out of that. That was her first ride in the truck. She didn't get to go for a truck ride yet. It feels like a peaceful Sunday, but it's Monday. Considering I don't know which day it is, it can be either or. Date anyway. It doesn't matter. I hear that from people that when they retire, they say you just absolutely lose what day of the week it is. I like that when you take vacations, you'll do that. Days going by and you go, what day is this? Like I'm literally doing today. I know what day it is, it's just the date. Because you're not writing it anywhere. When you're at work, you know, you're always writing the date down, it seems. Still, it's just absolutely silent out here. Hear a plane flying over. Fog run across the top of that mountain. Danny, why do you gotta drink out of the mud holes? All the dogs do that. Oh, gee. Do a roll back. Look at him pointing over there. You ready? As funny as Abby used to be just like that, just all spunky, running everywhere, just non-stop running. And now she's old, and geez, we can't figure out if they're 13 or 14. We get different pictures and we think they're one, and then we see another one and go, well, they're about that old there. I don't know why we didn't write down when they were born, because I think it was one of those, it was a litter of puppies that we weren't going to keep any of them. And then those two were just so cute, Abby and Madison. Kelly picked, I think we picked them reverse. I think I picked Madison. It don't matter, it's both of our dogs, but you know, we choose which dog we want to keep, you know. And those two were just absolutely adorable. And Madison had the coolest colors. She had definitely that black lab look with kind of a shepherd's face, sort of. And but she had these cool brown tones going down her legs. And I want to say that actually Kelly picked Madison, and I was trying to pick one, and how I picked Abby is in the mornings when she'd feed them. Abby would go in the laundry room. She knew that's where, she got fed. You gotta keep them separated when they're young. They still fight over the food. And anyway, I go, "Where's Abby?" She goes, "She's right there waiting for her food." And I look, she's all the way at the back of the laundry room, sitting there with this little face like, "I'm being really, really good." Her ears are all down. And she's just like this cutest little face. Danny. And I go, "Oh my Lord." And then her and I were the best of buds. Then when she got old, she just like wasn't so lovey, and I don't know. She just, I guess we get old and change as we get older too, don't we? But anyway, other dogs come along, and they're old, don't do a whole lot, and just basically lay around and sleep most of the time and go roaming around. Abby and Danny, I think that's somebody hauling butt down the road here. Hold on. Danny's so funny. He was way up there ahead of us, and he's kind of like Raylin. The car spooked him, and I go, "Danny!" And he comes flying back down this way at me. He was way ahead of us. He comes flying up and stands right beside me. He's such a good boy. And then Dinkle Fritz here. When she gets free, she just runs wild. Annie was running wild the other day when Ryan was here. But she stayed pretty much in the field and in the backyards there. She never tried to go down the road or anything weird like that. So, or down to the road, the highway. But I think my hands will go numb trying to do that, but I tried tackling that windshield wiper arm today. Don't really have anything planned for the day. Kelly looks like she's kind of settling into her little craft projects. Of course, now that Christmas is over, she doesn't... Look, another piece of garbage out there. Why? You're country folk. You should know better. I mean, it just makes no sense to me. Oh, when you're a screwdriver. All right, let me pick this old rusty crusty thing up and pack her home. Can you even make that thing out sitting there? Camera lens is so wide on this thing. Let me grab hold of it here. I got 2 hands full here. I guess I can just do it with the hand I'm holding Sasha with. Sasha, your mom wonder what takes us so long. It's you. Look where Danny. Look, he stopped waiting for us. Let's go. Come on. Danny's waiting. Boy, it's some kind of dark and foggy out here. I thought I'd get up here and attempt to get that windshield wiper arm reset. So brought my bag of tools out here. Like I had the other day. Crawl up here and go at her. See if I can get that thing to come off. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. I'm here to tell you, that was a fighter. The tool kept wanting to slip out itself. And that thing may be close enough. I wasn't getting it to hit while I was running it, but it may end up whacking anyway. Put it on a high speed thing here and see how it works. I just run some windshield washer on it and getting it wet so it'd fly. But it wasn't hitting, so it just seems awfully close right there. But ultimately, with the tool on it, is just do it the old-fashioned way, like you do with the Japanese stuff. You know, you have the arms up and yank up and down, but literally with the tool on there, you know, and giving it some love taps, just grab the arm and just push down really hard at the end and just shake back and forth. Dong! Came off, tool went flying. Luckily it didn't fall down in the hole there somewhere and had to go digging for that. But I got her. Holy moly. What an unnecessary BS. That thing was stuck. You know, what amazes me is it doesn't, you know, the Japanese stuff has pretty healthy ribs. I mean, they're not as defined. You know, I keep saying, you know, like a shift lever or a kickstarter lever on a bike. They're not that defined, but like the Hondas and the Toyotas are way more defined than this was. In fact, I had to clean it all up because it was all nasty. I had corrosion and stuff inside there. Had to clean it up a little bit, just using some scratch pad and some little bottle brush type things to clean it off, and then go, oh, it actually does have some ribs in there. Just got to wonder how that works when you get caught in some heavy snow. That's probably how it got where it's at. Somebody tried to run the wipers when they were frozen to the windshield. That'll get you messed up. But anyway, they're both landing down, you know, just above I forget what they call this line that's in the shield where the dark's there. You can see they're landing just above it on both sides. Actually, this one's a little low now. But this one was way up because it was hitting down here before that one got all the way down. So when it stopped, that one was in the air. When you got down the road, you had the one sticking up, the other one's pointing down. This one was laying down in the trough. But anyway, I got her done. Man, is it darker than the ace of spades out here. And unless a car goes by, you don't hear anything. It's really creepy. And it's just here every once in a while a car cruises by out there on the highway and you hear it off in the distance. You guys probably heard it when I first started talking. There's a couple going by. Anyway, I'll run that thing at high speed with get it wet with some windshield washer stuff there, and make sure it doesn't go whoop. So I'd adjust it one more time. Just went one notch further. When I went at full speed, I'd hear it go tap, tap, and it was the tip of it hitting the plastic shroud out there. I need to get a dome light for this thing. I guess I can go ahead and lock it up. Oh, it's still got Sasha's little blanket in there. Let's see what the spacing looks like here. That one's laying right on the black strip, and this one's just a little bit above it. Yeah, she's noticeably a little higher. It's a bigger gap, but that, I'm gonna leave it at that. She's happy right there. And it comes all the way, you know, they do that bouncing swing down, and it doesn't touch, even at high speed, with the windshield washer fluid on there so that it's nice and slick and can fly real fast. And perfect. You don't have to listen to that whack, whack, whack when we're driving in the rain. I'll drive you bat poop crazy. A little Cyclops light. That is like the perfect light for cameras. It's just that white, whatever the color balance is of that thing. I have an app that I can point it at that, and it'll tell me what the degrees Kelvin is on it. I don't think it says on the light. Oh, I didn't put the plastic thing back on, but there we are. One little saga done. One annoying thing since we've got it and drove it in the rain. Actually, I think it was raining the day we picked it up from Ryan's house. And yeah, it was doing it then. I think Ryan even told me, you need to calibrate those windshield wipers. If I remember right. Or maybe I went up there one other day or something, I don't remember. But anyway, 6-year-old battery in this thing. I should probably keep that. I should probably drag the charger out here and just put it on it. Just give it a good full cycle. And there, a little side post. But anyway, with an extra tool, which was it kept trying to slip off itself. I couldn't get any more of a substantial bite on it with that tool than I did that cheesy thing. But it must have done something, because you just come along and just whack the top of the arm and keep shaking it and just watch it, and you'll see it you'll see it wallowing in the bore, but you grab it right there in that arm right there, and it tends to help, because you can grab these and just pull them up. On American cars, they'll just let you take them up. I don't think the Japanese won't let you do it, or at least the Hondas and Toyotas I've had. But that helps too, to have the arm up. Just you can pull the blade away from it a little bit too, and that helps. You're not dealing with the spring tension of that as well. But anyway, she's done. How's that for an exciting repair? But anyway, I'll call it a day. Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a 34-degree evening.
It's cold.
Not much of a swing from the 31 this morning to, I think we got 36. No, I've seen 35. Might have got to 36 at some point.
It's cold all day.
Yeah, my hands were cold out there messing with the truck. At least it wasn't like the first night I went out there. I don't think it was about that cold. But the wind was blowing in.
Yeah.
There's no wind tonight. It's just absolute calm. It's the craziest thing how calm it is. I just heard a car going by out there, but that's all you hear. When that's not going on, I can hear Christy in there doing something with dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Probably screaming at a dog or a kid.
One of them.
Yeah. I think that Danny and Sasha are mourning for Leo.
Well, I'm sure they are.
Because Sasha, when she was little, she used to like lay on or lay with Leo because he was warm,
Yeah, great big blanket.
They've got pictures of her cuddled in like a cat sitting on a dog, when they're young and small. But Danny and her, they eat fine, everything's fine, but they're very mopey and sleep a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like when I went out for the walk today, they were very excited. It's like, let's go do something, But I don't know. They definitely eat fine. Mom made a fancy turkey thing with, oh God, that was very good. Oh, dogs, anything bird.
Yes.
Dogs are crazy about it.
They are.
But anyway, glad I got that windshield arm set in the right spot. And anyway, just one of those little things that are annoying. And you got to know eventually that can't be doing any good, going bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, that's going to wear out something.
I remember when those arm bushings were bad in the CRV, the driver's side would come up and hit the A-pillar. You're going along, all of a sudden, bang. You had to have a windshield wiper thing handy.
Yes.
If it was raining, because you couldn't, it was going to go metal to metal on the windshield. You guys ever had that happen? Until you replace the windshield, that never goes away.
Yeah.
So anyway, to explode those little skeleton ones, I think we ended up with the Bosch, and what's the other one? Michelin has those one-piece things, and they would whack louder, but they never broke.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's been a very chill day. Both, relaxing chill and cold chill. Nothing major, just too cool. I was thinking about maybe taking something for a ride, but everything's still damp. It's just cold and humid. Now, the wet ground's just not drying up.
No, and it's been foggy, and it's supposed to be foggy again tomorrow.
Man, it was a deep fog. That didn't go away until afternoon today, did it?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Thick.
But anyway, on that, we're going to roll on out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Thank you. And thanks for all the Leo condolences and
Yes.
and the kind words about the upcoming Ireland trip.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a year 26 is going to be.
Yeah.
It'll be nuts. We're going to find the time and the extra cash.
I don't know.
This will be fun for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, but fun. Yeah. So, anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate you watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.